Then on top of that, you got to think about the maybe different hairstyles. Like the hairstyle that Tariq has now is not popular in that in the 90s. So they would have to switch his hair and stuff like that. It's just way too much they would have to do. It really didn't make no sense, to be honest with you. I think basically what nigga said is that he could have played two roles at the same time. He said that the actors have played multiple characters before. Yeah, that's pretty much what he was trying to do. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and head on to the next one, which is Tommy kills Holly. Now, this one right here, I think, is a little bit more close because, first off, Tommy's situation was sort of accidental. Like, even though he was angry and stuff like that, he pretty much ended up taking her out because he he ended up taking her out because out of anger, but he didn't really mean to choke her out till she was lifeless. So, but as we know, oh shit. As we know though, he ended up doing it out of anger because she set him up to die. For those of y'all that's not familiar with that scene, I actually got it for us right here.
Don't you say that? Don't you fucking say that? No. 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 No.
Don't you see why I did it? Why I had to do it?
Holly, get out of here.
This is important.
Get the fuck out of here right now!
I saved both our lives, and you are gonna kick me out?
Maya was what? She kind of messed it out herself too. She messed it up herself because she should have known not to, like, how crazy that fool is. Like, she knows that. Like, the fact that she was thinking she could attack him and change his mind after, all the time that she's known him, that he, she kind of was asking for this.
Me out? After everything he said to you, you still care about him. He sent you to jail. Took care of all your business, everything he did to me, to us. We weren't supposed to protect each other, Tommy. It was supposed to be about you and me.
So you had him fucking killed? Huh? Behind my fucking back?
Whatever it is between you and Ghost Tommy, it's not normal. It's not fucking normal the way you are.
Fucking bitch. You fucking dumb.
You fucking dumb. That man was chatting up on her. Hey, I didn't play the whole thing because we ain't trying to get a DV going on here. I'm not showing that on live, but y'all know how it ended up. He ended up ultimately strangling her to death. Now, he said his primary reason for doing so, and also keep in mind she was pregnant, even though he didn't know that. But was Tommy strangling her justified because of what she did? I believe he was obviously trolling, but you could make a case that it's possible. But like you said, it would be too many challenges to juggle. Yeah. Okay, you talking about with the Tariq thing. Gotcha. Holly really thinks she's Kate Egan. found out that she what. So do you think he would have actually did that to Kate Egan? Let's say his mama Kate did that to Ghost. You think he would have did her the same way? What's wrong with me laughing, bro? It was a funny ass scene. Y'all ain't think that shit was funny? I think shit was funny. Yeah, we know. Well, we know Kate loves Jamie, but what I'm saying is, if she was to do that, this is a hypothetical. If she was to do that, let's just say let's say she found out that Tommy was in danger like that, and she decided to go with her blood son over her other son, and decided to hire somebody to take him out. Do you think Tommy would have responded the same way to Kate the way he did to Holly? Yep, he was ready to let Kate overdose in force. Also, keep in mind when he wanted that birth certificate, he was getting ready to strangle her then. So I'm just saying, give me that goddamn paper. Yeah, I remember that saying. What do you think happened to Holly, Ma? What's up, Hezzy? Nigga, what the hell you talking about his name? His son name is Terrell St. Patrick. Future of power with his auntie Yasmin St. Patrick. This nigga making up shit. I don't think he would have, but I don't know. He a nut, so it's possible. I think it's very possible. That nigga is, like he said, that nigga is insane. Tommy run his mouth too much. Him telling Kate about Holly led to her pillow talking to Lakeisha. And definitely true. Tommy definitely do be talking too much sometimes. Well, what it is that Tommy is way too trustworthy of people. I mean, I can understand Kate though. Kate ain't gonna really do nothing to harm him. But have you heard the rumor that Tommy's brother is going to go? Go as in power heaven? Bro, that's a segment that I forgot to do. Somebody send me a link, send me a message on IG to remind me in tomorrow's live to put all of our fallen characters of power, whether they in power heaven or power hell. We can discuss that. I think that'll be a good one. To Leo, I was thinking the same shit. I'm like, I mean, it wasn't really no pillow talking. He just was, telling them that shit. Pillow talking is like when you smashing somebody and you so happen to just, tell them some information that in the moment you so happen to just tell them. So you said from the trailer. What trailer? What are we? I'm confused a little bit. I could see JP. Oh, I'm guessing you meant you saying folks are basically speculating that they believe JP is gone based on what Kate was saying, make them suffer. I mean, yeah, we all covered that. I pretty much all of the power content creators pretty much was touching on that. I actually went against the grain with that and said that's not the case because I want to say that the writers are going to be a little bit more diverse. I hope they wouldn't be that predictable because that's what majority of the fans are going to believe is going on. So they're probably going to go with a different story. I think that's 2-bit on the bike in the trailer. Nah, I think that's too small to be 2-bit. 2-bit is got a little bigger frame and he's definitely taller than that. So nah, that's not it. Yeah, like power, so for instance, like if Lakeisha is dead, is Lakeisha in power heaven or power hell? Judging by their character, what they did, we gonna be the judges and find, Are they in power hell or power heaven? Because everybody ain't making it to heaven. Nobody care about JP doo chasing that. That is a fact. I don't really care if that nigga go. But hey, remember when Tommy Killing Holly broke Twitter? Yeah. He said that ain't no two, but yeah, it's not. Bro, I thought so Cameron, I thought there was a female too, bro. Looking at, I was like, that frame is really small. It just might be a female. I was thinking the same thing. At first, for a second, I was like, it might be Tasha, but I was like, nah, that's a little too slim to be Tasha. But yeah, Shanti kind of makes sense. It might be her. JP is boring. He's like my son. This and son and didn't even bother to look for D-Mac until he shot up his club. JP was happy D-Mac was dying until Tommy said that was his son and wanted to get upset. At least JP not getting cracked every episode like facts. Because didn't nobody want to see that bullshit. Yeah, damn, bro. Kenny done figured it out. That's me on the damn. He figured out that's me on the bike. Shit. Better leave Michael Lee alone before he come in here and crash out on you. D-Mac has a lot of potential. Marshall also, they just need some character development. So fully show what they about, power holding them back. But this upcoming season, they should step up. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Marshall either, bro. But yeah, D-Mac, he has potential. I don't know about Marshall. That's how I feel. So hold on. Yeah, I don't think we answered the question yet, though. Was Tommy justified for taking out Holly here? Nobody actually answered that. D-Mac and Marshall both supposed to show out this season, according to the actor that plays Marshall. Interesting. I mean, that'll be nice to see. So Talia said he was justified. Hezzy says he's justified. Of course, that's your answer. Nigga want to come every screen talking shit. Nigga says, okay, F Holly and that baby. Damn. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna agree. It was definitely justified. Like you don't go behind his back, especially to somebody like that. Like you talking about you just dealing with a regular nigga. Like this is a real street cat, and you know the type of love he had for his brother, despite what they going through. You gonna decide, and then let's be real. She low key was probably being a little spiteful because she was a bit jealous of their relationship because he would always pretty much pick his brother over her, and she didn't like that, so she wanted to get him out of the way so that they can just be them. So, and it backfired on her. I don't even remember Marshall's sister. Ronald said second degree murder is never justified. Well, we talking about according to the streets, Ronald. According to the streets and what she did, I think that might be justified. I said earlier, but I don't think you've seen it. But Holly was the most satisfying kill for me in all of OG Power, with Keisha being a very close second. Okay, so I think I can understand why you say that for Holly, but why Lakeisha? You say, yeah, I don't know who his sister is. I don't honestly, like I told y'all, Force is the one that I know the least about, and I honestly I do not remember who this nigga's sister is. To keep it 100, so. Okay, so oh, you talking about real life sister? So this is not a sister according to the show. Got you. That's why I don't know who you're talking about. It was a satisfying kill for Tommy too. You know how he was. I swear the nigga was slobbing and everything. The boy was choking the life out of her. First degree has a motive with premeditation. The motive is the justification. Got it. Okay. So she plays sister in the shot. So Ronald, I'm guessing you're saying it's not justified. I can't believe fans actually wanted Joseph Sakura to choke them out like Holly. That's some white folks shit. That's what that is. So I haven't even looked at the video yet, but I'm pretty sure whoever the fan was probably had to be white.